Hello students, how are you all? Welcome to Affairscloud, Learn to Lead. My name is Vikas Rana. So students, we have an app by the name Affairscloud which you can go and download through the Play Store for Android phones. Once you have downloaded and logged in with your Gmail ID, you will be transferred to your home page where you can see all the courses that are offered by us. Once you have purchased the course, you can see your courses in the My Course section. But why our courses are so better? Why we think we provide you one of the best content? Because we provide you content on daily basis. In the daily basis, we provide you current affairs with 20 questions quiz as well as the PDF of the current affairs of daily. Then similarly for weekly, on weekly basis, we provide you current affairs PDF as well as a 50 questions quiz that will help you to revise all the content that you have learned. Then on monthly basis also, we provide you top 100 current affair questions PDF that will be the compiled PDF of the 100 questions of that particular month that will be very helpful for you. And not just this friends, we provide you in English as well as in Hindi too. So both English and Hindi students can enjoy our courses. Apart from this friends, we also provide you banking related question answers, the banking related MCQ questions, the quizzes that will help you prepare for the bank exams. Not just that friends, we provide you a new way of learning, that is your infotainment infographics. That is a different and interesting way of learning. Apart from this, we cover 20 topic wise current affairs. These topics are important such as apps, portals, important days, books and authors, days, national affairs, international affairs, sports, defense. All these topics, these are highly important and questions from these particular topics are asked. Also, we cover state-wise current affairs also that will help you to prepare for your state exams. Also friends, as I told you, if you use the code Vikas10, you will be given extra 10% discount on the purchase you make. If you have any problem regarding login and your application, then you can contact us on support@affairscloud.com. This is our email ID and you can contact us on our mobile phone, that is 9677333862. Hello students, how are you all? I hope you are all good. So students, in this video we will be discussing important current affairs of 27th of August. The session will be very interesting and helpful for all of you. So do pay attention till the end. Also friends, all those students who are watching our video for the first time, I'll suggest you all to start making notes. Making notes is a very good habit and it will fetch you a good habit in the long term, and it will help you to revise all the important current affairs just days before your exams. Also friends, just make one-liner notes, alright? No need to write everything. One-liner notes will be beneficial for you. Also, for the yesterday's videos, I gave you some homework questions. Anju Sarova has given all the correct options. So congratulations Anju Sarova, all your answers are right and best of luck your future preparation of the exam. And I hope for whichever exam you are preparing, you get selected in that so-and-so exam. Now move to the question parts friends. The first question that we are discussing is that recently India has signed a memorandum of understanding with which country to boost the MSME sector. What is MSME sector? Micro, small and medium enterprise sector, alright, small businessmen. So in order to bring a boost to that sector, India signed a memorandum of understanding with which corporation? Also remember, this was signed during 3rd joint committee meeting. It was during the 3rd joint committee meeting. Alright, it was between India and Mauritius. It was between India and Mauritius that recently an MOU was signed for the MSME sector. Also remember, 2 corporations MOUs to boost the MSME sector were signed here. Where were they were signed? They were signed in New Delhi. During the visit of the Mauritius delegation, 2 MOUs were signed to boost the MSME sector. Highly important. First of the MOU was in Gujarat, Ahmedabad, between the SME Mauritius Limited and Entrepreneurship Development Institute of India, that is in Ahmedabad. And second MOU was signed in Delhi. So first MOU, you have to remember, it was in Gujarat, Ahmedabad, and second MOU was signed in New Delhi. Alright, highly important. How will be they doing it, or what they will be doing it? They will be fostering business to business cooperation. They will be increasing that Collaboration through B2B meets. They will be organizing physical or virtual exhibitions, fairs, technology corporations, food, bringing up various technology in the food processing, eco-friendly practices, and many other things. Alright, so remember it was Mauritius with which India has signed a memorandum of understanding, and two MOUs were signed, one in Gujarat and second in New Delhi. Here you can see third joint committee meeting of India and Mauritius was held, during which two cooperation MOUs to boost the MSME sector were signed here. Next question. Which ministry and which country launched the new battery waste management rules of 2022? Highly important. So two questions asked here. First the name of the ministry and then country. So automatically remember it will be India that has launched the new battery waste management rules. Now the question asked here is which ministry? It is the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change that have issued battery waste management rules of 2022. They will be replacing the battery management and handling rules of 2001 to ensure environmentally sound management of waste batteries. We know batteries contain chemicals, and if we are not properly disposing them, if we are not properly providing them a better way to store or to better way to disintegrate them, otherwise these chemicals will seep into soil, these chemicals will seep into groundwater, all right, and they will pollute your groundwater. If you have remember, we also discussed that microplastics were found in newborn baby. Very small tiny parts of plastics, they were known by the name microplastics, were found in newborn baby. They were found in our bloods. Even they were also found in the fresh snow that was found in Antarctica. Alright, so these chemicals, they harm the body, and we know batteries are very important part of today's life, because every organization or any other institution or any other country is doing research and development towards batteries, so that they can come up with a battery that can store a large amount of energy. And we know our future is also dependent on battery only, because now we are seeing that more and more renewable sources of energy are coming up, and these renewable sources such as solar energy, wind energy, they are not such a type of energy that can be reliable, which means that, for example, in a day there was a sun just for 2 hours, all right, and we were not able to, that particular location was not able to fetch the sun because of the clouds, or during the night there is no light. So in order to store that energy for those 2 hours, or say for example we are able to get solar energy just for 7 to 8 hours in a day, so for the rest hours that are left during the night, we can store that solar energy and we can use that energy later in night, or when and whenever the need for that energy is required. So in order to store that energy, we need better batteries. All right, so now I can assure you that in coming future, in coming say like 4 to 5 years or coming 10 years time, you will be able to see a large change in the electric vehicle batteries also, because we know now vehicles are also being transformed into electric, and now they will be running on electricity, so they should have maximum to maximum storage capacity, so that when once charged they can run for a maximum kilometers. So a correct option is Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change have recently launched the new battery rules management, a new battery waste management rules for the year 2022. All right, and these rules will be based on protection of our environment, on sustainable development goals. Next, where will be the first Atal Tinkering Lab established in partnership with Niti Aayog? Highly important question, friends. What all you have to remember here. First thing, that the first Atal Tinkering Lab will be established with Niti Aayog. Second question, where will it be established? It will be established in Jammu and Kashmir. Highly important. All right, two questions. First, where? It in Jammu and Kashmir. Second, in partnership with whom? In partnership with Niti Aayog. All right, highly important. So these Atal Tinkering Labs will be developed to all the parts of India on a 50-50 cost sharing basis with Niti Aayog. The aim here is to encourage young minds in the field and challenge students to become producers of product themselves instead of consumers. Next, here you can see So what all you will be remembering here? Niti Aayog, Jammu and Kashmir, they will be on 50-50 sharing, and the aim will be here to shift being consumer to a producer. Alright. And remember here the aim, that is your Atal Innovation Mission, will establish around 500 labs in Jammu and Kashmir schools in the coming years to promote the innovative and creative mindset among Jammu and Kashmir students. Moving on. Yeah, one more thing. If I ask you, what are these Atal Tinkering Lab basically? Alright, they are established in the schools across India under the Atal Innovation Mission of Niti Aayog. Here the vision will be to cultivate 1 million children in India as a nutritic innovators. Alright, nutric inventors. Atal Tinkering Lab was started with an aim to build around 10,000 labs, and the target was achieved in July 2022. Alright, here the focus will be to provide a mindset of entrepreneurship to the people, and they should shift from consumers and now they should become producers. That means they should produce something so that they can easily earn their livelihood. Next, which organization has partnered to launch India's first shared RAN solutions for congested locations? What is RAN? First of all, radio access network. That means in congested locations, to provide a better network usage, this RAN, radio access network solution, was launched. And this is India's first, I repeat, this is India's first RAN solution. Can you tell me which organization has partnered to launch this India's first RAN solution, and where was this launched? First thing, where was this launched? It was launched in Mumbai Central Railway Station. Now, which is the organization that has partnered? They are RailTel and Cloud Xtel. Highly important. Alright. They are RailTel and Cloud Xtel. They have partnered to launch India's first shared radio access network solution so that the congested locations also can be provided with better network usage. Highly important. Here, remember, the outcome of the pilot project that was on Mumbai Central Railway Station has increased 5 times in average user speed in mobile data from 3 Mbps to 15 Mbps. Means now this Mumbai Railway Station, Central Railway Station, is experiencing a better speed of the mobile data that was earlier 3 Mbps and now it has been moved up to 15 Mbps. Also, the data consumption has jumped up. That means it has increased by 20%. So this RAN, that is your radio access network, that is India's first RAN network, that will be set up at what location? Mumbai Central Railway Station. It has been developed in partnership with RailTel and Cloud Xtel. Highly important. The reason for introducing a shared RAN solution is to have speed performance, and even in the congested locations, or the data will have hampered even after releasing 5G. Alright, if I ask you who is the chairman and managing director of RailTel? Aruna Singh. Of Cloud Xtel, who will be the co-founder and chief executive officer? Kunal Bajaj. Alright, let's move to the next now. Here you can see India's first neutral RAN solution, that is radio access network solution, launched at Mumbai Central Railway Station in order to provide better speed at even the congested locations. Next, what is the theme of the 20th edition of BioAsia 2023 that will be held in Hyderabad? Important. I repeat, tell me what will be the theme of the 20th edition of BioAsia that will be held in Hyderabad, and the location will be 2023. This will be held from 24th to 26th of February 2023, and the location will be Telangana, Hyderabad. This is a life science and health technology event, that is BioAsia. This BioAsia for 2023, this will feature a startup showcase where there will be more than 100 selected health tech entrepreneurs, startups that will be coming from across the world, and they will present their solutions to get urgent medical problems. Alright, so coming back, where will this BioAsia 2023 will be held? This will be held in Hyderabad, Telangana. This will be from 24th to 26th of February in 2023. Alright, this will be hosted by Government of Telangana. Now, they are asking what is the theme of this 20th edition of BioAsia. What will be the theme here? So friends, the theme will be advancing for one, shaping the next generation of human healthcare. Alright, I repeat, for humanized healthcare. This is the theme for the BioAsia 2023 that will be hosted in Hyderabad, Telangana. Apart from this, friends, if we discuss some other important current affairs, for example, India's first ambulance for street animals was launched in Chennai. Important. If we talk about Tamil Nadu, Chennai only, here the 44th edition of the FIDE Chess Olympiad was held. And if we talk about FIDE, who has been appointed as the Deputy President of FIDE, he is Vishwanath Anand, and he was the first Grandmaster of India. He became Grandmaster in 1988. Tamil Nadu's Chief Minister M.K. Stalin, they have launched Nan Muthavalan Ulgai Vellam Ilai Tamilgam. It is a skill development scheme for students. And in Tamil Nadu only, remember, M.K. Stalin launched a breakfast scheme for all the students going to school in the pre-primary level. Then Assam government, they declared entire state as a disturbed area for up to 6 months. And remember, in Assam only, in the Jorhat, we will be developing first pure green hydrogen making plant, and this will be set up by Oil India Limited. Herat festival, where do we observe Herat festival? Jammu and Kashmir. And in Assam, which festival is observed? Ambu Bachi festival is observed in Assam, and in Herat, in Jammu and Kashmir, we observe Herat festival. Then Adani Green got letter of award for setting up 150 megawatt solar power plant project. I repeat, Adani Green got a letter of award for setting up 150 megawatt solar power plant project. Also, Adani Green was the organization that set up a multi project that will contain wind energy and solar energy. This particular project or this particular plant, multi-power plant, will be generating energy both by wind and solar. Then recently, Google has partnered with Ministry of Electronics, Information and Technology. They partnered to train 100 Indian startups to build high quality startups. I repeat, Google and MEITY partnered to train 100 Indian startups. Very important. Moving on now. Airport Authority of India has signed a memorandum of understanding with which country to facilitate smart and sustainable aviation technology. I repeat, Airport Authority of India has signed an MOU with which country to facilitate smart and sustainable aviation technology? It is your Sweden. Alright, highly important. The objective of this initiative is to support India's effort to build an efficient, secure, safe and sustainable aviation sector. If we talk about Akasa Air, this Akasa Air, it was launched on 8th of August. The first flight was on 8th of August. And remember, very famous late Rakesh Jhunjhunwala sir. He is a very famous and he is one of the major investors of Akasa Air. Alright, so coming back, it was India and Sweden that has recently signed a memorandum of understanding to facilitate smart and sustainable aviation technology. Here remember, the partnership unites two air navigation service providers, that is India and Sweden, and they have a track of record of developing and operationalizing the next generation of sustainable aviation technology. Moving on, what is the capital of Sweden? Can you tell me? What is the capital of Sweden? It is Stockholm. Alright. And what is the capital of India? You should definitely know, it is Delhi. So here you can see Airport Authority of India signed a memorandum of understanding with Sweden to facilitate smart and sustainable aviation technology collaboration. Next question. Who inaugurated Indo-Israel Center of Excellence for Vegetables? But before moving on to this question, friends, let me ask you, where will be the or which area of India was described as the best for vegetation export? Alright, so remember, northeastern states were declared as the one of the major areas so that where we can grow vegetables and fruits, because from northeastern states the logistics becomes very easy for Bangladesh, Nepal, Bhutan, even to China, Myanmar. We can see that from these northeastern states, and not now, even many players have started their production of or their grown of farming of various fruits and vegetables, so that from these northeastern states they will be able to export their product to different countries easily. This means the logistics here becomes easy, and the logistics cost, that is the cost to send a product from one location to another, becomes cheap. So coming back, who inaugurated this Indo-Israel Center of Excellence for Vegetables? Who was he? He was Narendra Singh Tomar. I repeat, Union Minister for Agriculture and Farmers Welfare Narendra Singh Tomar laid the foundation stone for the Indo-Israel Center of Excellence for Vegetables. In what location also? In Uttar Pradesh. Highly important. In the Chandauli district. In the Chandauli district of Uttar Pradesh, Narendra Singh Tomar ji has inaugurated Indo-Israel Center of Excellence for Vegetable. If I ask you, where will be the first center of excellence for Khadi setup? Where was it? It was in New Delhi. Hobby Hubs was in New Delhi. 2 robots into the firefighting team of Delhi was added. Here only remember 3rd Organic Expo was held. And here only remember the biggest drone mela was held. Biggest drone mela. And biggest drone mela was inaugurated by whom? It was inaugurated by Narendra Modi ji. If we talk about Piyush Goyal, he was the person who led Indian delegation to World Economic Forum that was held in Davos. And he was the person, Piyush Goyal, who inaugurated the Mango Festival. Where was this held? Brussels, Belgium. Moving on. Some other important questions. For example, Rajasthan. They announced camel protection and development policy with 10 crore rupees budget. Next. Also remember, Rajasthan is the first state that has achieved a target of 10 gigawatt of solar energy capacity in a year. Then Telangana topped the country in terms of per capita net state domestic product at current prices. Important. Center has approved the modernization plan 4th for Central Armed Police Forces, that is CAPF's scheme. Also remember one more thing, friends. If I am asking you which is the state that has implemented the research and development policy, it is your Karnataka. Also, if a report was released recently that was released by Niti Aayog that stated that India is the country that is spending the least amount of money in terms of research and development per capita. Then the Reliance Industries, they have opened country's largest business, commerce and central hub in Mumbai. Important. Reliance Industries, they opened the country's largest business, commerce and central hub. Where they opened this? In Mumbai. Highly important. Then India's first floating storage and regasification unit, Hawk Giant, has arrived at Jaigarh terminal. It is in Maharashtra. Next is PM Narendra Modi inaugurated the Pune Metro Rail project that will be worth 11,420 crore rupees. Also, I told you that PM Narendra Modi ji, he will be inaugurating or he will be laying the foundation stone for the Maruti Suzuki plant that will be coming up at IMT Kharkhoda. And where is this? This is in Haryana. And remember, this Maruti Suzuki plant will be developing the electric vehicles, and it will be one of the largest plants of Maruti Suzuki in India. Next, Which organization launched one-stop solution portal for electric vehicles? I repeat, one-stop solution portal for electric vehicles was launched by which organization? It is your HDFC Ergo General Insurance Company, that is a leading private sector general insurance company, and they have launched all things EV. That is, they launched what? All things EV, that is a one-stop solution portal for electric vehicles. Highly important. Alright, as a part of this initiative, a dedicated platform has been developed for existing and prospective electric vehicles ecosystem. Alright, this will be holding the end-to-end information. Also, for the existing users, this initiative will be helpful as it will be providing information about the nearby charging stations where we can go and charge our electric vehicles, then the charging stations, and also the route for the intercity commute and maintenance of their electric vehicles. We know there is not a proper setup for electric vehicles, but this is the start, and as the time goes we will be able to see that in electric vehicle we are coming up with more and more technology, we will be coming up with more and more facilities, services, and the life of the electric vehicle holders will become more easy. They will be able to charge, like we have now petrol pumps. They will be easily provided with the services that are provided for the combustion engine vehicles. All right, so coming back, all things EV, this is a one-stop solution portal for electric vehicles that was launched by HDFC Ergo General Insurance Company Limited. Alright, if we talk about this HDFC Ergo, remember who will be the MD and CEO? Who is he? Ritesh Kumar. And where will be the headquarter of this HDFC Ergo General Insurance Company? It will be in Mumbai, Maharashtra. Moving on. Next is Shubi, not Shubi, SIDBI. SIDBI has collaborated with which organization to set up 1000 green energy enterprise? I repeat, SIDBI, that is your Small Industries Development Bank of India. SIDBI has partnered with which organization to set up 1000 green energy enterprise? It will be your TP Renewables Microgrid Limited that has partnered with SIDBI. And what is this? They will be generating 1000 green energy enterprises across India. Then remember, if we talk about this TP Renewables Energy, this is a wholly owned subsidiary of Tata Power. Alright, and they will be generating, or they will be developing 1000 green energy enterprise. Here the initiative aims to empower rural entrepreneurs and promote sustainable entrepreneurship model throughout India. Then remember, according to this pact, after entrepreneurs complete a capacity building program organized by TPRMG, that is your TP Renewables Microgrid Limited, SIDBI will provide them a Go Responsive Enterprise Initiative, that is Green Eye. Question now can be asked is that this Green Eye, it is an initiative it will be provided, they will be in entrepreneurs after going through a capacity building program will be provided by Go Responsive Enterprises Initiative, that is Green Eye. This initiative is of which organization? It is of SIDBI. SIDBI will be providing this. Then through this partnership, rural enterprises will have access to sustainable energy ecosystem, and it will be included in India's commitment to the widespread usage of renewable energies. Alright, this new program also will enhance the ease of doing business in India in the rural areas. And the main focus here will be working towards sustainable development goals. If we talk about SIDBI, that is Small Industries Development Bank of India, who is the chairman and managing director? CMD Shiva Subramaniam Ramanji. And when was this established? This SIDBI was established in 1990. Next, here you can see TP Renewables Microgrid has collaborated with SIDBI to set up 1000 green energy enterprises. Next, RBI imposed 2.33 crore rupees monetary penalty on which finance limited? Highly important. So remember, RBI imposed 2.33 crore rupees monetary penalty on Spandana Spurti Finance Limited. Alright, it is a Hyderabad based finance firm for non-compliance with certain provisions and failed to attach a credit pricing guidelines for the non-banking finance companies. The penalty has been imposed by whom? This penalty was imposed by RBI. What was the amount of penalty? 2.33 crore rupees. Next, Indian Global Forum IGF Summit was held in Bengaluru. Haryana government has launched Matru Shakti Udyamita scheme to support the women entrepreneurs. Important. Chara Bijay Yojana was also of Haryana. Sikkim government will launch Amma Yojana and Bahini scheme. Very important. India's first indigenous flying trainer Hansa NG, that is new generation, successfully completed sea trials at Puducherry. HDFC Mutual Fund has launched women-led financial empowerment initiative by the name Lakshmi for Lakshmi. Labor Ministry has launched Donate a Pension program. Very important. So these are other some important MCQs that you need to remember. One-liner current affairs that you need to remember. One more thing, friends, that I need to tell you regarding the content that we provide you. Say for example, we are providing you pocket-wise PDF. We are providing you topic-wise current affairs. We are providing you weekly current affairs. We are providing you monthly current affairs PDF, also top 100 questions PDF. So remember, pocket-wise, pocket PDF and your topic-wise PDF, they will be released on the 7th of every month. Alright, on the 7th. Then weekly, they are provided to you every 7 days. Alright, we make sure that every 7 days you are provided with weekly current affairs. For monthly and top 100 questions, remember on 10th of every month or before the 10th of every month, you will be provided with the monthly current affairs PDF. Alright friends, the important thing that I want to mention here is that we provide content in English as well as in Hindi. To all the students who are looking for the content of PDF in Hindi, because I have seen many times the students are asking for Hindi PDF, the content in Hindi. So students, for those students, those who are looking for Hindi content, you can check our Affairscloud application, from where you can download the from the Google Store, you can download the app, and from that particular application, Affairscloud application, you will be able to see various courses that are offered by us, and in those courses we offer you Hindi PDF along with English content also. Alright, so the students, those who are aiming for Hindi content, they can definitely check our Hindi PDFs also that are provided on the courses that are offered by us on our Affairscloud application. Next question is, which company has topped the revenue growth among the Huron list of private equity companies? What is the name of the company? Mamaearth's parent company, Honasa Consumer Private Limited, has topped the Practice Huron India PE, that is your private equity performers 2022 list. Alright, highly important. I repeat, it was the Mamaearth's parent company by the name Honasa Consumer Private Limited, that is HCPL. It is one of the best performing companies for the year 21-22 as per the data released by Practice and Huron India. I repeat, as per the data released by Practice and Huron India. They released the data that about the company that has topped the revenue growth among the Huron list of private equity investors, that is Mamaearth's parent company Honasa Consumer Private Limited. Alright, here remember HCPL's leads the ranking with an average growth of more than 491%. Alright, then remember, this will be the first edition of the Practice Huron India PE Private Equity Performance 2022 report that ranks India's best performing private equity backed companies. Alright, here it is. The correct option is option 1. Here you can see Mamaearth tops the revenue growth among the Huron list of private equity investee companies. And if you remember Mamaearth, this is the brand of a shark, one of the shark that came on the Shark Tank show. Moving on, Satluj Jal Vidyut Nigam has signed a memorandum of understanding with which state government for the renewables energy project? So remember, they have signed a memorandum of understanding with Rajasthan, alright, for renewable energy project. Highly important, alright, and this will be for a construction of 220 kilovolt direct current single zebra line transmission line for 210 megawatt Luri hydroelectric project stage 1. And coming back, for this renewable energy project, Satluj Jal Vidyut Nigam has signed a memorandum of understanding with which state? It is with Rajasthan. Highly important. Moving on. Here you can see SJVN signed an MOU with Rajasthan government for renewable energy projects. Next, who has been appointed as the new chairman and secretary Department of Defense Research and Development? I repeat, who has been appointed as the new chairman of DRDO? I repeat, who has been appointed as the new DRDO chairman and secretary Department of Defense of Research and Development? So remember Samir K. Kamath. Remember him, as you can see him in the picture. Distinguished scientist Samir V. Kamath has taken charge as the new DRDO chairman. Who he will be replacing, friends? He will be replacing Dr. G. Satish Reddy. Important, and you have to remember this. I repeat, Samir V. Kamath sir will be replacing to become the will be replacing Dr. G. Satish Reddy to become the new chairman of DRDO. Highly important. If we talk about Samir V. Kamath sir, he joined DRDO as a scientist there. Alright, as scientist C in 1989. So he has been associated with DRDO since 1989. He has also served as the chairman of Defense Technology Vision 2050 Materials Committee, and also remember he is a fellow of Indian National Academy of Engineering. If we talk about DRDO, who is the new chairman? Samir K. Kamath sir. Where is the headquarter? It is in New Delhi. When was this DRDO founded? 1958. Next, who has been appointed as the brand ambassador of Dreams Set Go? So remember, Dream Set Go has recently appointed former Indian cricketer Sourav Ganguly as their first brand ambassador. And remember, this Dream Set Go, it is a premium sports and travel platform that has appointed Sourav Ganguly as their brand ambassador for the first time. Next, here you can see Sourav Ganguly appointed as the brand ambassador, as their first brand ambassador of Dream Set Go, and it is a Dream Set Go. What it is? It is a premium sports and travel platform. Moving on, which bank bought around 10% stake in the Go Digit Life Insurance? Direct question, friends. HDFC Bank has bought the 10%, that is roughly we can say around 9.994994%. This is the amount that was bought by HDFC Bank Limited in the Go Digit Life Insurance. The amount here will be ranging from 49.9 crore rupees to 69.9 crore rupees. Next question is, which airline in India became the first airline to use an AI powered training system? It is Air Asia Limited. One more thing can be asked, that Air Asia India has tied up their collaboration to merge the training system with the Indian's airline simulator training program, that is your artificial intelligence powered training system program. So Air Asia India has partnered with CAE, that is your Canadian Aviation Electronics, and they will be working towards this AI powered, that is artificial intelligence powered training system. Highly important. So Air Asia and Canadian Aviation Electronics. Next, Google launched Play Pass subscription in India. Bangladesh signed 2 loans agreement worth 292 million with Asian Development Bank for flood management. Then Knight Frank's 16th wealth report of 2022 was released, and in which rank of India was 3rd. That contained that most number of billionaires around the world. Then India and Nepal signed an MOU for the supply of urea and DAP under government to government agreement. Swiss Airline became the world's first airline to use solar aviation fuel. Next, CII. CII is your Confederation of Indian Industry signed a memorandum of understanding with the government to unleash entrepreneurship talents. Now, question asked is with which government was this signed? It was signed with Nagaland, the government of Nagaland, and CII signed to collaborate and unleash the full potential of the entrepreneurship talents of the youth in Nagaland. Highly important. Alright, there was a conclave that was held from 22nd to 23rd of August under the theme Partnership for Strengthening Sustainable Development. Here, the students or the youth of Nagaland will be provided with entrepreneurship skills, and for this CII has signed a memorandum of understanding with the government of Nagaland. Next, Sustainable Development Report of 2021 was released. India's ranked 120th, Finland topped here. UNEP, that is your United Nations Environment Assembly, held a hybrid form in the Nairobi, Kenya. Then 2022 Mobile World Congress held in Barcelona and Spain focused on 5G and economic recovery. UAE placed on Financial Action Task Force grey list. We saw that. And Germany will host the virtual meeting of G7 Agriculture Ministry. Next is which state government launched a state level credit guarantee scheme to help MSME sector. So this was launched by Tamil Nadu government. This was a state level credit guarantee scheme to help the MSME sector. Highly important. Alright, with this collaboration with the Credit Guarantee Trust for Micro Small Enterprises of the Government of India, they will be providing 90% guarantee on the qualified loans of up to 40 lakh rupees. Alright, highly important. Then if we talk about Tamil Nadu, who is the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu? M.K. Stalin sir. So the correct option is Tamil Nadu state government has launched a state level credit guarantee scheme to help the small businessmen, that is your MSME sector. So friends, that's all for the day. These were all your current affairs. Now quickly let's revise them one by one. India-Mauritius third joint committee meeting was held and they signed two cooperations or two MOUs to boost the MSME sector. Then cabinet has approved the amendment to export policy for wheat or muslin flour. Then Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change has notified the battery waste management rules of 2022. Jammu and Kashmir became first to establish Atal Tinkering Labs in partnership with Niti Aayog. Railtel and CloudXtel has partnered to launch India's first shared RAN, that is Radio Access Network solution for congested location. Telangana's Industries Minister KTR has unveiled the theme of the 20th edition of Bio Asia 2023 that will be held in Telangana, Hyderabad. AAI signed an MOU with Sweden to facilitate smart and sustainable aviation collaboration. Union Minister Tomarji has inaugurated the Indo-Israel Center of Excellence for Vegetables. HDFC Argo has launched India's first electric vehicle ecosystem, all things EV. SIDBI collaborated with Tata Power to support green and entrepreneurship. Then SBI to extend Indian visa application center for 2 more years in Bangladesh. RBI imposed 2.33 crore monetary policy on Spandana Spurti Finance Limited. Mama Earth's parent Honsa Consumer topped the Practice Huron India PE Performance Private Equity Performance 2022. SJVN signed an agreement for power transmission of Luri Hydro Project Stage 1. Dr. Samir V. Kamath appointed as the DRDO chairman. Saurav Ganguly, the first brand ambassador of DreamSet Go. EICF appointed Vipnesh Bhardwaj as interim secretary following the Delhi High Court order. HDFC Bank to pick around 10 PC stake in the 10%, that is around 9.994% stake in the Go Digit Life Insurance. Air Asia became the first airline in India to use AI-powered CAE RISE training system. CII signed an MOU with Nagaland government to unleash entrepreneurship talent. Tamil Nadu government launched a state-level credit guarantee scheme to help MSME sector. So friends, now it's time for homework. First, which new body has been approved to replace the Bank Boards Bureau? Second, which Indian state has launched a new scheme named Nariko Naman? Third, who is the president of Financial Action Task Force? Fourth, what is the total GST revenue collected in the month of June? And fifth question is, which union ministry released the Sustainable Development Goal National Indicator Framework Progress Report for 2022? So friends, that's all for the day. These were some of your important questions and I want all the students to do the homework. So friends, thanks all for the day. Thank you and have a nice day. That's all for the day, friends. I hope you enjoyed the session, and you can follow us on the YouTube channel, as well as apart from YouTube channel, you can go and follow us at Affairscloud Telegram channel. And if you have any queries related to the content or the courses offered to you or the payment which you did on the application, you can contact us on the number provided, that is 7677333862. Apart from this, friends, you can follow us on the Facebook as well as on Instagram handle, that is Affairscloud_official. In the end, friends, if you use a code that is Vikas10, you will be getting an additional extra 10% discount by using this code Vikas10. Also, if you have any problem regarding the course purchase, any problem regarding to our application, you can contact us on the mobile number, that is 9677333862. And if you want to mail us, you can also mail us on support@affairscloud.com, and I assure you that our representative from us will be contacting you soon and resolving your issue.